This week, while the world looked the other way, a silent revolution began. Not with guns, not with speeches, but with one man, a 37-year-old soldier from Burkina Faso. His name, Ibrahim Traoré. And he's not just challenging the West. He's challenging centuries of exploitation. Africa is the richest continent on Earth. Gold, diamonds, oil, lithium, cobalt. It powers our smartphones, our solar grids, our electric future. And yet, it's home to some of the poorest nations on the planet. How does the richest soil grow the deepest poverty? How did it come to this? For over a century, foreign powers have drained Africa's wealth. Mining contracts send billions overseas. Crops grown for export, not for food. Even aid comes with strings. Infrastructure built by foreign hands for foreign interests. And the CFA franc, a colonial currency still controlled by France, used by 14 African countries. In 2025, but then came Traoré, young, charismatic, military captain turned revolutionary. In 2022, he seized power in a bloodless coup. The world dismissed him as another strongman, until he started acting. French troops expelled, military deals cancelled, colonial courts removed. He said, "We will no longer kneel." He wasn't just rejecting the West. He was building without it. Machines for local construction, engineers trained on home soil, food production scaled up, power grids reclaimed. And in a bold move, he bought back Burkina Faso's gold mines. $80 million to reclaim a future once sold off. Then it wasn't just Burkina Faso anymore. Mali, Niger, they joined hands. Together, they formed the Alliance of Sahel States. They said, no more military bases, no more puppet governments. Niger told the U.S. to leave. Ivory Coast and Senegal began questioning France's presence. A storm was rising. Africa was waking up. But history whispers a warning. In the 1980s, another dreamer rose, Thomas Sankara. He too spoke of dignity, sovereignty, pride. He banned foreign aid, planted trees, paid off debt, and for years later, he was assassinated, buried in a shallow grave. France returned. So did the corporations. Now, many wonder, is Traoré walking the same path? At least 19 assassination attempts have been rumored. One claim, his own security chief was offered $5 million to kill him. True, false? In this war, truth is the first casualty. Western media calls him authoritarian. The US accuses him of hoarding wealth. But in the streets of Ouagadougou, they chant, "Long live Captain Traoré." To the West, he's a threat. A populist aligning with Russia. He's banned Western journalists, postponed elections. He said, no country has developed through democracy. So which is it? A liberator forging a new path? Or a dictator in disguise? Online, he's become a legend. AI-generated videos show celebrities praising him. Memes claim he erased debt and made health care free. None of it's true, but millions believe it. Some lies come from enemies, some from overzealous fans. The line between myth and truth, blurred beyond recognition. Africa is rising, but will it rise with dignity or collapse under its old shadows? Is Traoré a beginning or just another fleeting flame? One man, one moment, one continent. and we are witnessing it live. A page in history still being written. What do you believe? Is Ibrahim Traoré a hero or a warning? Tell us in the comments. This is History Nest, and now that you've watched this video, there's a very good chance that you'll also like this one. Coming up next on the channel, the Congo River. It is the longest river in Africa. It is the second longest in the world. The Congo rainforest, the second biggest in the world, covers more than 1.5 million square miles. That's an area larger than the entire US East Coast. Yet most people know little about the Congo. Why is that? Because the country has been out of sight, out of mind for most of the world. But things are changing now because the Congo is on the brink of something big. This country could change the world. Once neglected, now the world's eyes are on it. Once ignored, now every superpower wants its attention. Once overlooked, now everyone wants a piece of it. Why? Because the Democratic Republic of the Congo is sitting on a gold mine. Literally. It has more cobalt deposits than any other country. It has vast amounts of copper, diamonds, coltan, and other rare minerals needed for technology. Plus, it's got uranium, gold, tin, tungsten, zinc, iron, oil, forests, and fertile land. With all these resources, the Congo should be one of the richest countries in the world. Why isn't it? Let's talk about that. But before that, a quick ask. Please support us because we're trying to reach a milestone this year. Now let's get back to the topic. The Congo is rich, but its people are poor. How did this happen? Well, you can blame it on geography. The country is huge, but most of it is jungle. Only 10% of the land is usable for farming or building. Then you have the climate. It's hot and rainy, making roads and railways almost impossible. And finally, there's the people. The Congo has more than 200 different tribes speaking over 250 languages. Imagine trying to unite all of them. It's hard, but not impossible. But the Congo has had one big problem: instability. There have been coups, wars, rebel groups, and a whole lot of corruption. All this has made it hard for the Congo to develop. Now let's fast forward to today. The Congo is at a crossroads. If things go well, it could become one of the world's richest countries. If not, it could continue to be one of the world's poorest. Right now, the odds don't look good. The Congo has a lot of problems: poverty, hunger, disease, no basic services like water or electricity. The government is corrupt and unstable, and the people are divided. Plus, the Congo has a big neighbor, China. China sees the Congo as a strategic partner, a source of cheap labor and raw materials. But what does the Congo get out of this partnership? Well, not much. Most of the profits go to China and a few Congolese elites. The average Congolese person hasn't seen much improvement in their life. So who's going to save the Congo? Well, maybe the Congolese people. They're starting to wake up and demand change. There are protests in the streets. People are calling for democracy and human rights. There are activists and politicians working to end corruption and poverty. Maybe the Congo is on the verge of a new era. Maybe the people will stand up and demand their country back. Maybe the Congo will finally get the chance to develop and become one of the world's richest countries. Or maybe it'll stay poor and divided. That's up to the Congolese people to decide. But one thing's for sure, the world is watching. What happens in the Congo could change the world. If you want to understand global politics, it helps to be well informed. That's why you should subscribe to our channel. We keep you in the loop on what is happening in the Congo and the rest of the world. Every day we publish a new video explaining the most important news. You'll be informed on everything from economics to foreign policy to business and more. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll get to see our newest feature, the Global Lane. Here you can see all the important events happening around the world right now. You can also take quizzes to test your knowledge and learn more. Plus, you'll have access to our weekly newsletter where we summarize the most important news of the week and send it straight to your inbox. Don't miss out on this opportunity to be more informed. Subscribe to our channel and join the movement.